What's up, Sagittarius? This is going to be your love forecast for the first half of March. This is for my Saggy Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a bit of a wait for a reading with me, so if you ever wanted to explore your options, I put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well, which is an awesome company that will offer you access to lots of brilliant psychics and readers located all over the world. And if you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Saggy, I'm going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected outcome for the first half of March, bearing in mind that outcomes can do and will shift for you depending on your actions, your inactions, your reactions, your assumptions, your core beliefs, your state. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then please do go look into the law of assumption. Essentially, this is a reading based on one timeline that you're on and a version of a connection that you've manifested and selected out of the infinite versions available. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your state, which is connected to your core beliefs, which then create your assumptions, behaviors, actions, inactions, reactions, all of that, guys. So please do have a look into it. Everything can shift, conform, and you can manifest anything that you want, all right? So let's take a look at it with the current energies at the moment. Ooh, Ace of Wands. The person on Saggy's mind, how are they feeling about Saggy? 7 of Cups, Ace of Wands. A lot of fantasy and sexual attraction, Saggy, but there was a harsh energy. Knight of Swords, maybe a bit of erratic communication or behavior. And I also saw Queen of Swords. So, and I just saw Queen of Swords again as I said that. It could be that, you know, a boundary's been set, Sag, or you spoke a truth to this person, but then I'm seeing a King of Cups. So this person has a lot of feelings for you. 10 of Wands, but there's a lot of burdens. 6 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and regrets and loss. Now, if this person and you know, if there's distance of any kind, this is the return, 6 of Swords. So this person hasn't moved on from you and they're very weighed down by some kind of a level of regret, or they're very weighed down by the past, or they're feeling that you are weighed down by the past in some way, and that's preventing you guys maybe from moving on and moving into a better space, because the 6 of Swords in the upright could also be about moving beyond something. Maybe there's mutual regret or mutual spilt cups, or, you know, a sense of being weighed down by old relationships. 5 of Cups. Let me have a look. Ace of Cups in the reverse, Justice card in the reverse. Saggy, how does this person feel about you? There's a sense of needing to make something right here, okay? With the Justice card in the reverse, it's like something here has been out of balance or unfair. So there's a level of regret here. Legal matters could be playing into it, marriage, divorce, etc. But for most of you, this is like something's out of balance, okay? And the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. It's led to a loss of love. How are they feeling about you? Or maybe they feel you've withdrawn your love and now they're regretting it. 5 of Cups and the Page of Wands. Okay, a lot of attraction for you, Sag, okay? King of Wands, Page of Wands, a lot of, you know, I think that there's a flirty energy between the two of you. Maybe, Saggy, it's been a lot of that and maybe not enough love and emotion. Maybe that's the way that this person shows up, because they have a lot of 5 of Cups. You know, how do they feel? Well, how do they feel about you, Sag? They also might feel like that's you. Maybe they feel like you're more about that than you are about like the love. Or this person has a story of not feeling very loved, okay? But I also feel there's some regrets maybe in the way that things have transpired between the two of you. Page of Wands, like, this is about wanting to take things in a new direction. So let's just have a look. It's also communication. Strength card. It is testing their strength, Saggy, and there could be some ego issues between the two of you. There's a sense of wanting to have the confidence to move things in a new direction. There's a Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Sag. So something here feels like out of balance, as I said. Now there's a bit of this breadcrumby energy or something like that. So Sag, maybe they regret when it comes to you being that way, feeling like they weren't pouring as much into you. For those of you where marriage and divorce is a factor, this is like codependency issues. They could have someone that's reliant on them and they're very focused on the spilt cups and the burdens connected to that. But otherwise, this is just about like equal give and take. There hasn't been equal give and take. And King of Pentacles in the reverse, lack of loyalty or lack of commitment here. The other thing though, Sag, is if it's not that, then there's a sense of this person, you know, there's ego issues and it's got to do with money and finance and stability. And so that could also be what's been a burden here that's led to sort of this sense of loss of love. I don't know, we've got the World card in the reverse with the Three of Cups in the reverse and the Moon. It seems to be that there's been unfinished business here. And a lot of going round and round. Now there could be unfinished business between you and them if there's been a bit of a stop, or unfinished business like you guys have things that you haven't resolved that keep going round and round. The Moon is when things are not clear. It's trust issues, it's secrets, and the Three of Cups in the reverse. I'm not saying this to trigger you guys. Please, if it's not your story, don't take this unless you know, but you know, the Three of Cups in the reverse can be like love triangles, or it's unhealthy friendships or influences. And so there could be this sense of wanting to make something right where things have been a bit murky or there's been secrets in the mix. You know, or there's unfinished business because there's fears because of old energy, like Justice card, you know, legal matters, codependency, finances, financial responsibilities. I mean, I've got a King of Swords and a Hierophant card and a Knight of Wands. So how does this person feel about you, Sag? I mean, there's a sense of wanting to have a conversation and get to the truth about the future. Ten of Cups. I mean, the Ten of Cups is the happily ever after, marriage, children, but what's happened, Sag, I mean, King of Swords and the Knight of Wands seems to be that there's been a bit of like a lot of passion and attraction, but a lot of maybe hot and cold or in and out kind of behavior between the two of you. And the King of Swords, look, it's in the upright energy, which means that there's a sense of wanting honesty. Culture and tradition and religion and whatnot could be playing into this, or there's been issues to do with commitment in this situation, and more like fun and passion, etc., rather than showing up in a traditional way and like giving, you know, doing that. And there's regrets around that, regrets around behavior around that. And that could be due to like lack of confidence because of finances and feeling unready, or that could be because, like I said, there's fears, or there's unhealthy third party energy, or someone that's just showing up like a player, guys. I don't like labels, and I'll tell you why. Because like I said, Sag, at the very beginning of the reading, I don't want to fuck with your assumptions. Like, this is a version of a connection that has been manifested and selected out of infinite versions, which essentially means that everyone's you pushed out. I'm not victim shaming, but what I'm saying is that if you're selecting versions of people that hurt you or show up in a certain way or show up as a quote unquote fuckboy or a player or don't commit to you or don't choose you or aren't trustworthy, there's a version of them that is. Sorry, it's controversial, but please look into the law, and if you don't like it, then you also don't have to watch my channel. But what's happening is it seems to be that there's this circling around of a lot of shadow stuff. I mean, King of Wands here, and then I've got a Queen of Wands in the reverse. So either that's you and them with a lot of attraction, but it's challenging your confidence, or the other thing is, Sag, the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Cups in the reverse with the Moon. Either, Sag, you're feeling like you are the secret hookup, or the other woman, man. It's not gender specific because it can be that way if something has needed to be wrapped up. Justice card, marriage, divorce, or that's been playing into it. Like if you know, there's someone else in the mix. Sorry, Sag, again, not to trigger you. Or this is Three of Cups in the reverse with the Queen of Wands. This can be an unhealthy friend influence or an ex or something like that that's causing a lot of confusion and drama. You know what I'm trying to say, Sag? I mean, there's been like a lot of this in and out behavior, etc. I mean, Sag, there also could be a lot of fears when it comes to you. Again, like this could be a behavior this person has because they have their past baggage, they have their fears. This person could be overindulgent, so they like to avoid a little bit, and that could be another thing. But now there's all this loss and regret. So it seems to be like there's a sense of things need to be balanced out, Saggy. You know, let me have a look. Yeah, Queen of Swords has come out. King and Queen of Swords. So King and Queen of Swords speak the truth. When they're balanced, they're so good because they're diplomatic, they hear each other out, they're honest. And when they're out of balance, they can cut each other's heads off or they just cut each other off. This also is the divorce pair. So for some of you, this really plays into it. But I'm really just getting more so that what does this person feel for you? Like there's a sense of wanting to have an honest conversation. Passion again, Ace of Wands. So much chemistry between you and this person. So they want some kind of a new start. What signs do we have? If I didn't say Libra, Pisces, Leo. That King and Queen of Swords is pretty strong. So I would say Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus. Yeah, there's an Eight of Cups and the Sun. So they could feel like you're disconnecting, Sag, or there's a need to walk away from something else. And there's happiness. Like they feel joy with you, but from the moon to the sun, something needs to be revealed and clarified here. Or maybe something has, Sag, and there's regrets. So, you know, they might feel like you're disconnecting. I'm going to get the oracles to see what's going on. But the Sun card is about new beginnings. So I do feel like this person is hoping for a comeback round. They haven't. The Six of Swords is the return, okay? And if you've had a break, the Four of Swords is in the reverse. They want to come out of that and they want to work on things with you. Eight of Pentacles. I think there's been a shake-up, wow, around Seven of Swords. Something to do with trust issues or dishonesty. Again, not to trigger you guys. This also could be an avoidance of something or avoidant behavior. I think, Saggy, you know, with that King and Queen of Swords and whatnot, like there could have been a confrontation or there's been a crumbling because someone just avoided, came in, came out consistently, and now there's like been a tower. Maybe this person's having a tower feeling like you're disconnecting. Maybe you had enough, Sag, of a behavior or something like that. Or friends have gotten in the mix. Three of Cups in the reverse, or indulgent behavior, and it's caused a tower. Sorry, I know it's a lot, guys, but like I channel, and it's so just give you whatever I hear. And I'm going to get oracles. How do you feel about them, Saggy, as we move through the first half of March? Five of Wands. Do you feel like you've had to compete, or they make you fight for their attention, or that you feel that there's outside energies? Ten of Swords. Maybe you feel a bit betrayed by that, and I just saw the Queen of Swords. So either you spoke a truth to this person, or you set a boundary, or you want to set a boundary, or you're thinking about cutting this person off. Though, Sag, for those of you for whom this resonates, and because they are on your mind, again, it doesn't have to be for everyone, and you want this person because there's the version of this person that you do really love, okay, and you're just not liking the version that's showing up. Like I said to you, the law of assumption. So if you want and desire someone, it's because it's truth, and that version, the love part, is real. And then there's the version where you're getting the mirror to a state according to a belief. So if someone is showing up and not choosing or behaving in a certain way, it could be connected to your shadow and a belief system, and you can change that, and then you can change the version of them, like make new assumptions. And you're also going to have to break up with the old version of the person, re-script that, and you'll know what I mean when you go and research the law. Anyway, we also have Scorpio energy, guys, just for the record. Okay, Two of Cups in the reverse, Sag, Two of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Swords is in the upright, Nine of Wands, Three of Swords, and then the Six of Pentacles. Sag, you felt like you were very generous with this person, but they've hurt you in some way. You want reciprocity from this person, and you want clarity and truth. You want to have a conversation. There's wounding here. You feel like this person's a soul connection, but you've been feeling like it's one-sided. And then there's the Two of Swords here. Stuckness, you want to come unstuck. Maybe you felt like there was a lot of indecision. And then there's the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This is striking a wound that you have, Saggy. I think it's connected to your ancestors and an old wound. And this could be a repeat thing that you feel. The trigger that you're feeling from this is something that, like I said to you, if you guys, for those of you that want to do the work and change, and also you can do this for yourself, even if you don't want this person, you will go and you'll be able to manifest anything you want, any kind of a connection. But there's a wound here. There's heartbreak for you. It's striking on something for you where you don't feel loved and you don't feel chosen, or you feel rejected or something like that. Especially when you feel like you can't, like love is not safe, you can't trust. The mirror morphs into the monster, right? It turns into like the shadow, right? So you can't trust them. Third party situations or people getting in the mix or meddling. Now guys, you know, if we have a subconscious belief that we're not chosen, or that happens to us, if we've been cheated on before, or love's not trust, we haven't been able to trust, well, you know, it may not even start that way with a person, but things tend to crystallize, or that's just like the way that the mirror starts to show up, and we get very triggered and reactive. And sometimes it's not founded, but I'm picking up some weird energy, guys. But anyway, you can shift it and change it. Otherwise, you can say, fuck it, but you can work on this wound. There's some hurt feelings. You might also have old heartbreak. And again, so this could be cycles that you go through, repetitive triggers and feelings, and that could be connected to your old family wounding, Saggy, okay? Do you feel me? Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. So you've been you're still invested in this, Sag, Seven of Pentacles. You've built a foundation with this person, and there's burdens. You're burdened also about whether you want to continue to invest in it. We've got Page of Cups and the Fool and the Judgment card and the Seven of Swords, and the King of Wands. I have to take all of it. So, Saggy, part of you is like, do I just want to go and take a leap onto something else? You Page of Cups, you know, onto a new opportunity. Maybe also you're waiting for this person to come in and make an offer to you. The Judgment card would be a decision. It's also like the comeback round. Would I give it a second chance? And Seven of Swords, trust issues is here. So you both have trust issues. Maybe the trust issues is on their side, might be why they have behaved in a certain way. And so again, if you have trust issues, you get the mirror to that. And then you see how things ping pong. I'm not victim shaming or excusing any shitty behavior, guys. King of Wands, but it's in the upright. So you are very attracted to this person still, Saggy. You're also hoping they take some action and maybe apologize or make a gesture. Or otherwise, Six of Swords, Sag, you're kind of like, maybe I should move on or move forward. So you're in two minds, and then you're sort of manifesting it. It's like between that and that. Virgo, Gemini energy with the Magician card. We've got Aquarius and then Scorpio again. So why don't I just get the Love Oracle? I'm also going to get some hidden truths to see like why there's so much deception. So what does this person want to come forward with in March? Mystery, confusing. There's a lot of confusion. Breakup, walking away. It's over. Oh my God. Let's see, romantic feelings though, falling in love, affection, happiness, emotions. I have to say heartbreak, hurt, betrayal, grief, disappointment has also come out. Between the lines, blurry. Things have been very blurry and confusing. Okay, divine intervention. This says serendipity, catalyst, supernatural karma. Karmic cycles. Now guys, I don't read karma like other readers, because I'm going to put it in your hands. It's not a karmic contract, or we don't have to chalk it up to a lesson. You can if you want. I already explained. There might be something here to heal, and then you can move forward. But it's not about the person, because like I said, there's infinite versions of every person, just like there's infinite versions of you existing at one time. So your wounded version right? Like with the story, you've selected a version that's maybe hurt you or mirroring that. And the karma here, you break karma because if the outside is a reflection of your state is made up of your subconscious beliefs, which then create your thoughts. If you change your thoughts and shift your state and your subconscious beliefs, right, you break the karma, you get new. You can break a cycle here. Do you know what I'm saying? So the Justice card is about karma, and I did say, I think before, like things keep going round and round. Liquid courage, confidence, bravery. So maybe this person has had some issues, because this card, the Strength card, I think there's a sense of wanting, to be a bit more brave in coming forward and actually like showing up properly and romantically. Because I did say to you, this person has been more like the King of Wands in the reverse than the Ace of Cups. And that's because they have, I think, past heartbreak and, conditioning and whatnot. It also says intoxicated. So for some of you, something might have happened around drinks, or this person overindulges. What else? Friends. Yeah. They might have some toxic friends, or they overindulge with friends. I did say that. 3 of Cups in the reverse. What else? Grass is greener. Jealousy. There's been jealousy issues. This person also has a fear of inadequacy, because this says deserve better. So I think they self-sabotage, which by the way is the 7 of Swords. You both have 7 of Swords, so maybe there's an element of you unknowingly self-sabotaging with your story of not being enough, and then that mirror acts a certain way because they don't feel enough. Are you following me, Sag? Let me get also a Mystic Black Rose and then quickly an Unspoken Truth. So what does this person feel right now? Obsession, anxiety. Okay, so they're still obsessed with you. Telepathy, intuition, dreams. So they have a very telepathic bond with you. Twin flames. Okay, mirrored emotions. Okay, so this person is a mirror to you, you're a mirror to them. You don't have to be too concerned about that mirror, like the way twin flame, I'm not dissing my sisters and brothers, but the way I read, guys, everyone is a mirror. Yes, soulmates, soul, twin flames, it's a strong mirror. If you change, the mirror will change, because you will get the different version of them. But there is reflection of soul, other half. Then I've got pain, putting up a wall with toxic, poison, nasty behaviors, influences, others involved, third parties, manipulation. What's the unspoken truth here? It was my fault, but I blamed you. Self-sabotage, guys. What else? I regret lying to you. There's been some lying. Okay, and that's the regret. And I said that to you, Saggy. I look for you everywhere. You speak to me through music. What else? I'm starting to understand our connection. So this person feels very strongly towards you. It's time for me to heal now. So they understand that their behaviors are connected to something that they need to heal. Now, guys, again, it's not about divine timing. It's not about you waiting for them to heal. I'm only reading it for context. If you go and you select a new version of you and change your beliefs, if you love this person, want this person, you can absolutely get the healed different version of this person. So go and look into the Law of Assumption. Kim Velez, Dylan James, Sammy Ingram, they're all great coaches, and there's plenty of content online. Anyway, I hope it resonated for you, Saggy. I'm sending you so much love, and I will check in 2 weeks' time.